Ohio State University police issued a neighborhood safety notice. We're told an armed robbery happened near campus early yesterday. Investigators say the victim was walking near East 14th and North Pearl when two men hit him and knocked him to the ground. Last night, dozens of people came out to remember the 23-year-old shot and killed by a Columbus police officer in a prostitution sting on Thursday. Donna Castleberry was shot by undercover detective Andrew Mitchell after police say she stabbed him during the sting operation in Franklinton. Hands on his hips, leaning forward to give you an earful. Today, a new statue was unveiled in his hometown. NBC4 photojournalist Mike Klug was one of more than 3,000 people there for the ceremony. Turning now to a special event happening today in Columbus. The Wendy's Frosty 5K is kicking off at Huntington Park soon. It benefits a special cause right here in Central Ohio, and there's always a treat waiting for runners at the finish line. Now, of course, with all of that construction, just be patient, but we are being told that North High Street will reopen on August 29th. Madison Township teen Lindsay Trosper has been missing for nearly a month, but friends and family members are not giving up on hoping she will return home soon. This weekend, they put up dozens of posters across the area. So far, they've put up more than 2,000 posters, but they tell us the signs don't mean anything if Central Ohio's community doesn't keep their eyes open for Lindsay. The statue was sculpted by Alan Cottrell. The money for it was raised by Buckeye website 11 Warriors. The statue will now be moved to the Newcomerstown Historical Society Museum for public viewing. Now on NBC4 today, a solemn sight at our nation's capital. The White House flag is at half-staff this morning as the nation and the world continues to mourn the loss of John McCain. He was a bomber pilot, prisoner of war, and longtime leader of the Senate. John McCain was loved and respected by many. Sadly, he passed away yesterday after a year-long battle with brain cancer. NBC's Blaine Alexander takes a look back at his legendary life. In Chicago, large crowds gathered in a protest after a deadly police-involved shooting yesterday. Police say officers noticed a man they thought was armed. After they attempted questioning him, a confrontation broke out and the man was shot. Soon after, we're told a large crowd gathered near the scene, throwing rocks and bottles at officers. 4 people were arrested. Police recovered a weapon from the man who was shot and killed. If you're going to be in the short north today and tomorrow, there is some construction that could delay your drive. Time now for your most accurate forecast with Storm Team 4 meteorologist Ben Gelber.
Fighter for this country, and I don't just say it, I live it.
Now on NBC4 today, remembering the life and legacy of John McCain, a look at the marks he leaves on American history. Plus, one of Columbus's busiest streets will be partially closed today and tomorrow. We'll explain how to get around it in a live report. Today is Sunday, August 26th. NBC4 Today starts right now. Good morning, Central Ohio. Thank you for waking up with NBC4 Today. I'm Elyse Chengery. Ahead on NBC4 at 11, a teen who survived a 60-foot fall opens up about her recovery.
I'm feeling in a lot of pain.
What she's saying about that terrifying day and what she thinks should happen to the girl who pushed her. Next on NBC4 at 11. Crews just cleaned up an accident scene in downtown Columbus. Police tell us an officer's cruiser was hit near Front and Spring Streets just a few hours ago. Dispatchers, however, tell us no one was hurt. President Trump will soon be flying out to Finland to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Some are calling on the president to cancel the summit after the Justice Department charged 12 Russian military members with interfering with the 2016 election. NBC4's Chris Pallone reports. A 16-year-old boy is now in police custody. Around 8 o'clock last night, police responded to the 1700 block of Rich Street. We're told officers found the female in extremely critical condition. Medics rushed her to the hospital, but she died an hour later. Police detained several people and arrested a 16-year-old for murder. Investigators are not releasing the victim's identity until her family is contacted.